Topic 1. Southwest Airlines is undergoing significant organizational changes, announcing a reduction of 15% in its corporate workforce. Southwest Airlines has announced its first major restructuring in company history, planning to cut 1,750 jobs, which represents 15% of its corporate workforce. This restructuring will primarily focus on corporate overhead and leadership positions, eliminating 11 senior leadership roles, including high-level executives and directors. This decision is part of a plan to reduce costs and transform the company into a leaner, faster, and more agile organization, with most changes expected to be completed by the end of 2024. The airline anticipates cost savings of approximately $210 million this year and around $300 million by 2026. Southwest has faced stock price declines and profitability pressures in recent years, prompting these changes under pressure from hedge fund Elliott Investment Management. Topic 2. The Australian Central Bank has lowered its benchmark interest rate for the first time since 2020, signaling a shift in monetary policy. The Reserve Bank of Australia, RBA, has lowered its benchmark interest rate for the first time since 2020. This rate cut comes as inflation has eased, allowing for a more accommodative monetary policy. The RBA reduced the rate from 4.35% to 4.10%, marking the first decrease since rates were slashed to historic lows in response to the economic slowdown during the pandemic. This decision aligns with market expectations, and the yield on Australian 10-year government bonds has fallen in recent weeks amid rate cut anticipations. The RBA is cautious about further rate cuts, expecting this easing cycle to be short-lived. Australia's inflation is stabilizing within the central bank's target range of 2% to 3%, and the unemployment rate remains historically low. This rate cut is expected to positively impact the Labor government amid economic growth slowdowns. Topic 3. Delta Airlines faces scrutiny after a dramatic crash at Toronto Pearson International Airport. A Delta Airlines regional jet, the CRJ-900, overturned while landing at Toronto Pearson International Airport. 18 of the 80 passengers on board were injured, but all survived. The incident occurred amid strong winds and heavy snowfall, and the exact cause of the crash is still under investigation. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada will lead the investigation, with the U.S. National Transportation Safety Board also participating. Following the incident, Delta canceled all flights to Toronto and offered travel waivers to passengers. Delta's CEO, Ed Bastian, expressed deep regret over the accident and thanked the team members and emergency responders on site. This incident is one of several recent aviation accidents, drawing attention to safety issues at Delta Airlines. Topic 4. Nissan's CEO is considering relocating production from Mexico due to potential tariffs imposed by the Trump administration. Nissan's CEO, Makoto Uchida, is contemplating relocating production from Mexico in light of the Trump administration's plans to impose a 25% tariff on goods imported from Mexico. Uchida noted that Nissan exports 320,000 vehicles annually from Mexico to the U.S., warning that high tariffs could significantly impact the business. He mentioned the possibility of shifting production to other regions and stated that the company would closely monitor the situation. Although Trump has temporarily postponed tariffs on Mexico and Canada, the potential for these tariffs to be reinstated has prompted companies like Nissan to consider contingency plans.